Ooh, doggy. What is going on, beautiful people? I hope and pray that you're just doing incredibly well. So, on this video, I want to share with you how you can be possibly just one property away from a completely different life. Not five, not 10, not 50, not 100, but literally one property away. And how doing one property a month can begin to shift things in your personal life like you wouldn't begin when it comes to real estate investing. So, before I dive into this video, please like, subscribe, share, all of those amazing things. All right. Now, I actually just want to jump right into it. But on this video, I want to talk to you, and please bear with me for a while or a moment, if you may, especially when it comes to new real estate investors, investors just getting started, whether you're wholesaling, fixing flips, buying rentals, whatever it may be, doing novations. I want us to shift the narrative in our mindset when it comes to what success really is. Okay. I know that there are tons of gurus out there showing you Rolexes and Ferraris and Bentleys and Rolls Royce and mansions and everything in between. Okay. Now, hear me and hear me well when I say this. I am not against any of those things. Okay. I love all of the above. But I think what ends up happening that when people who have massive followings or people who are constantly posting that, it ends up creating a narrative as if that is the definition of success. Okay. And it's not. And I want you to just think about this. If you were to do just one single wholesale at $20,000 a month, just one, would that change your life? Yes or no? Put in the comments below, yes or no, right? If you were able to do one flip a year, I've had multiple six-figure flips. If you did one six-figure flip that profited you, anywhere from 60 to 80,000 on average. I need to see what the national average is. I feel like it's somewhere in there. Um, if you did that alongside what you're already doing, would that change your life? I think so, right? If you only bought one single rental property for a year and 10 years from now, and I'm talking about being realistic, right? If you woke up 10 years from now, from whatever age you are right now, and you only had 10 rental properties, would you be mad? Think about that for a reason, right? For a moment. And I got my friend Chat GPT up, and I want to have some fun with you on this call. So that way we can kind of shift the narrative and our perspective when it comes to real estate investing. So I went down this rabbit hole, and I'm going to do the same thing with you here. Um, if or let's find this out first. What is the average income per household in the USA right now? So the median income is 77,000, right? If the median income, according to 2023, because this means boosting by higher earnings, for example, some sources put the average at household incomes closer to 100 and 105 in recent years. Okay, so that's speculative, but I think this is too. But so either way, whether it's 100,000 or 70,000, I've heard or seen so many other reports where it was closer to about 80,000, where the median income for households in America is $80,000. So now let's put this into perspective. If the median income, even if it's 100K, right? If you do one $20,000 deal a month, that puts you at $240,000 a year in income. That doubles your income if you're making 100K. All right. If that is actually closer, excuse me, I'm getting tongue twisted. If it's actually closer to that 80 mark, it like triples it. So you mean to tell me if today, right now, your income doubled or tripled, that would not change your life? I think that we need to start to shift things, our perspective. And so now I started to have some fun with ChatGPT, right? So let's say, for example, and I want you to do the same thing in your free time. Let's say I wholesale real estate and make one deal a month at 20,000. So now that you're doing that, that puts you in the top 10% of income earners in America, which is incredible. Now, I'm a person that loves to give 10% of my income to God. Oh, let me capitalize that. So now, if you're a tither, like I'm a tither, now we're tithing $24,000 a year. Imagine that for a moment, if you will. Would you like to be tithing 24 plus $1,000 a year or six figures a year? Like, let's start to shift the perspective here on what we can really do and what we can really make happen. And so let's have a little more fun, if we may. Okay. Okay, chat. Let's say I'm making 240K a year. Giving 10% off the top, and I want a very nice house in Texas. How much would I qualify for? So, using this income, I want you to know that you'll qualify for a house for around $900 to $1 million comfortably. If you want to stretch that, you can stretch it to a 1.2 or a 1.3 house. But we don't want to live above our means. We're not trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? So now, I lost you. What happened? There we go. So now let's put this into perspective. Now, you doubled your income. You can now qualify comfortably for a house that's valued at around 900,000 to 1.1 million. That's how much home you can qualify for. Now, I don't know where in the world you're watching this video at, but put in the comments below if you would like to have a 900 to $1 million house, right? Now, if you're in California or Los Angeles, downtown LA, $900,000 probably isn't going to get you much of nothing. Okay, but let's have some fun here. And again, I'm just trying to shift people's mindset and the perspective. So let's go to Zillow. Not now. House for, or we're going to find Dallas County. I just want to give you an idea. We want to find a house. Let's filter by price. $900 to 1.2. We can stretch that. So look at what $1 million will get you here in Texas. This is 3,600 square feet, 4 bedroom, 3 bath. This is probably in a really high-end neighborhood. Granite countertops, really nice. And I can even tell you now, if you move further out of the city, you can qualify for a lot more as well. You have this right here, 4 bedroom, 4 bath. Beautiful updated house for 1.1. Wine bar, fully updated, patio. Pretty cute, actually. So you get the point. I'm not going to sit here and go through all of these, but I guess my main reason and topic on talking about this with y'all is because I'm seeing so many people out here feeling like a failure because they're only doing one deal a month, or feeling like they're never going to achieve success if they're not doing, you know, $2.4 million a month. I saw a recent YouTube video of somebody doing that. Again, it's impressive, it's nice, it's lovely, and I'm not opposed to it if you want to take it there. But I have had the blessing and the privilege and the honor of coaching almost 6,000 people and helping them get started in real estate investing. And you know what I've learned over these last 6, 7 years doing that is that most people don't want all that. Most people just want a better life. And I believe that if you focus on doing one deal at a time, one deal a month, that you can have a better life. All right. So I'll leave this rant here. But if you want to dive further into real estate investing, I have a free event coming up. I'll put the link in the description, but I will see y'all there. Talk soon.